stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. He keeps rolling. Aaron Rodgers leading the Steelers out. Hard to believe, Greg, it's year 22, his second in Pittsburgh, and teaming up again with his former head coach, Mike McCarthy.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just
Hi, Dad.
can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities.
Hi, Dad.
Their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets
I cannot hear you.
The drive continues. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7.
Yeah, you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Rodgers to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll run with Dowdle, and he'll get about 5. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Now Dowdle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down. First down, Pittsburgh. Here's Warren. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down.
Yeah, the line's doing real good.
10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf.
This week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and you can't do it a lot better than that.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Patriots nothing. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Drake May, year 3 for the 3rd overall pick in 2024.
You know what's crazy? People actually get paid to sit here and play Madden.
And the 2nd youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically.
Dude, this is kind of cool. You get to watch me play football.
It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt, sack.
In the season, 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
Behringer's punt is away. To the 45. It's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rogers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Rogers. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Dowdle. And he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3. Forcing 4th down.
A gain of a yard.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field,
He's there. He's just not a big part right now.
Coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. Patriots heading out. There's a look there. Long-time, multi-time, and successful offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. Josh made his return to the Patriots a successful one last year, helping to guide the young quarterback Drake May and take them to the AFC Championship. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll gain about 6 there.
Playing it safe. Last time I go through them kind of plays and usually speed reps.
14 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4. Once more, it's Henderson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Sebastian Joseph Day is there for the stop. Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
We'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah,
Touchdown!
it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has the ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose.
That would have been Chase Holcomb.
Game, and it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
Doesn't it look like you're actually watching the game on TV? The graphics?
And the Steelers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it.
My dude got leveled.
The optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
If you take out all the picking the plays and everything like that, it would look damn near realistic.
The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Hunt team on for the 2nd time already. And the kick's away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Punt. Almost scored another touchdown.
The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It was Kevin Byers that time to make the play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Here comes the rain.
From the gun, Rodgers. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
You know, Mike, you think back to Michael Pittman's time in Indianapolis, twice going over 1,000 yards in his 6 seasons with the Colts. But, you know, they decided it was time to move on. Pittsburgh jumped at the opportunity, and he should immediately be one of their best players on offense.
They'll break the huddle.
Yeah, pretty much.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Rodgers. Will we try to fit in the...
Oh, no, not an interception. Damn it.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits.
And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only able to...
He's in there too. I just haven't thrown to him. He hasn't been open.
The coverage is just so tight on the back end. There's just nowhere to go with the ball.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Bryce Baringer now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Steelers offense returns to the field, and that includes their wide receiver, DK Metcalf. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Rain now starting to come down as they step to the line of scrimmage to begin this drive. Just a yard short of that first down.
Yeah, I know I made a mistake.
23. Here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a give up the middle. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Gotcha on the tackle. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Steelers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. On play action, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Jeremy Bernard. Touchdown, Steelers. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession.
I think you quit watching.
Great week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2. We have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Then really good matchup tomorrow, Monday night in prime time. Buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants open with the Cowboys. Now those two teams will meet at SoFi in England. Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a first down here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. And they won't get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play.
3rd and short. And here is May. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And now it's 4th down.
In formation for the Patriots.
A lot can go wrong here in the rain, but this one is away. That is fielded at the 13. Man, that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Yes, I can.
Rodgers. That is caught right side by Bernard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Rodgers now. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Rodgers. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Our trip around the league starts now. What a way to kick off week 2, the first ever regular season game at the new Highmark Stadium. Lions in town to take on the Bills. And this is Jared Goff. He'll find his tight end, Sam Laporta, in the end zone for the score. The Lions are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this was the man drafted #1 overall by the Browns, Baker Mayfield. Career touchdown pass number 200. The Bucs with the lead at the half in a battle of 1-0 teams. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In our game, we got a big first half from DeKalen, otherwise known as DK Metcalf. His guys looking to get to 2-0 on the young season. Can they get there? To find out, we go back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you there's two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Patriots heading out. There's a look there. Long-time, multi-time, and successful offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. This guy's trailing here in the second half, so... Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, it's May. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing right side, that's taken in by Booty.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The master of play action, Rodgers. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Michael Pittman.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the
That was an absolute terrible kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Peyton Wilson that time.
Yeah, I can see him.
On the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Brown. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. The rookie from Georgia, they're on the tackle. It's 3rd down. They need 6 for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw now, May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up.
He's gonna go all the way.
Is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. We might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return.
Yeah, it would be nice if the game goes like this, but it won't. We're probably going to lose this game, let's be honest, because I don't know, but I still have faith that we might win it. The way after what I've seen in preseason from them, it's very promising.
We'll take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's May. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just
their line absolutely.
To put that one behind you.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I know, but they still look good.
On the draw, it's Henderson.
My dude had nowhere to go.
Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
I think we did. I think the defense is getting tired like they always do.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. Third down coming up. To throw is May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
For the Patriots.
On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. Woo! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. So the Steelers back on the field. Rico Dowdle and company with their next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine...
Yeah, we did. 3 teams didn't cover, I think. Or 2 teams didn't cover.
Nothing they've done has worked so far. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll work his way forward for the 3-0. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 7. Here's a handoff to Warren. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
Rodgers to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
By Christian Gonzalez.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete.
We will.
The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop. And it sets up 4th down.
No way I'm making a 57-yard field goal.
To try a field goal. This a 57-yard attempt.
No, wait, maybe?
And he missed it.
No. I thought it was going in.
Not able to add on to their big lead.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
Hold on, I will.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Alex Highsmith.
I got a little bit more smarter. I don't go for everything like I do with you.
Defensively, holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen. but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Alex Highsmith, he's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated.
You think I should?
You're not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
This one, returnable. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. Well, after a great opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2.
All right, he's in. I just switched him up. He should be in now.
Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead
I think he is. Hold on.
Eastern time.
Yep, Will Howard.
Monday night in prime time. Buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants open with the Cowboys. Now those two teams will meet at SoFi in Inglewood. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues,
Okay, not a good show out for him so far.
With extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
DK Metcalf!
And he will score again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll try to run for it. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. Although it didn't appear
Way too big of a hole in the middle of the field. That was stupid. Offense needs to step. Defense needs to step.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7. Once more, it's Henderson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They call it Blitzburg for a reason.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on third down is May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Patriots ready for the punt.
Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Finding room at the 35.
Can Warren go all the way? He does. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick
Both
off
teams
for Pittsburgh.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Hassan Haskins to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So, out come the Patriots for their next drive. Let's check out their schedule the next few weeks. They are at Jacksonville. Then they go to Orchard Park to take on the Bills. And then they head back home to take on the Raiders.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
Now the man from Alabama. This is Jan Miller. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Once again, it's Miller. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. May gonna look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times.
I gave him way too much time.
It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
For the Patriots.
They'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Steelers offense returns to the field, and that includes their wide receiver, DK Metcalf. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. 1st down, 10 yards to go.
I think Freiermuth got hurt.
Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Howard. On the move left. He's going to run it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Trying to get to 2-0. It has not been easy, but that is an important first down. On the handoff, this is Warren. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 32-yard line.
Ahead with Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down at the 19-yard
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Howard. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Harold Landry. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll throw for it with Howard. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's May. That's to the right side and incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's inside the 40, and it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37.
It's my stupidity because I'm throwing into double coverage.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
This will be 2nd down and 12.
At the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
To throw it on first down is Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Howard. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Howard. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll run. It's Warren. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand. Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
They'll run here, and this is Hassan Haskins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4.
This will be a second down and 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. On the ground, it's Miller. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the Joker. Pushing up the ante, I know you got to see me. Read 'em and weep, the dead man's hand again. I see it in your eyes, take one look and die. The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the ace of spades, the ace of spades.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
Before the world fade away, don't you be lonely. Come over and hold me.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
If the world is falling down, oh, I want. If the world is falling down, give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Welcome, head coach Mike McCarthy, and your defending AFC North Pittsburgh.
On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. Across the way on the Steelers sideline, it is Mike McCarthy. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game will begin. He keeps rolling. Aaron Rodgers leading the Steelers out. Hard to believe, Greg, it's here 22, his second in Pittsburgh, and teaming up again with his former head coach, Mike McCarthy.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
On third down, Rodgers. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. Time for Joe Cool. Joe Burrow brings the Bengals out. His seventh season, Greg, man, led the NFL in passing yardage and touchdowns in that terrific season a couple of years ago.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful,
over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. The outside, hauled in by Pittman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5. Rodgers. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Bengals offense heading back out. You see their offensive coordinator. Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 29-yard
Play action now. It's Burrow. Left side, he's got the tight end, Disley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Bengals.
They'll run it for the 1st time with Chase Brown. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 35.
You're back, and I look like the actual Pittsburgh Steelers.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Here's Kent to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Steelers offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 more
That's
yards.
13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Rodgers going up top again. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal.
50-yard attempt.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. That's a 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has him. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bengal first down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
To throw is Burrow. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. On play action, Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Formation for the Steelers.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Burrow. And the rush, too strong, very flat for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is You have to rush the quarterback.
I am struggling hard.
Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow here on second down. Oh, the pressure all over him. He goes down again. Alex Highsmith. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead.
Are you still on there, Dad?
Burrow now. They'll set up the screen to Brown. Oh, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. On is the veteran Morstead, and his punt is away. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Already Sunday number 3 of the NFL season. Let's remind you of what's ahead. The Rams, who played on Monday night, another national game. And a good matchup, interconference against Denver at Mile High. Followed on Monday night by the Eagles and Bears at Soldier Field. Remember the double doink game from 2018. That comes away 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Chicago time. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's off to punt for Pittsburgh. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Yeah, I look like the actual Steelers, okay?
Now Brown. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead.
Yeah, defense looks great. Offense looks like shit.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Look at that thing. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Evan McPherson.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. You check out their recent possessions. They had to punt last time around. See if they can sustain more offense here. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. We'll talk things over.
Sorry, I had to pee.
Rodgers to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
They'll run here with Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought
Screw
down
you.
inside
It's
the
hard.
18-yard line. They had found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line. Mims set in motion here. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
You wanted this. You said it wasn't realistic.
Burrow. That is caught by the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Steelers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Boye Mafe getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. That'll bring up 2nd and long.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 18 yards on the connection. That's a Steeler first down. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Again, it's Rodgers. Going over the middle and taken in by Pitt. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Steelers first down.
Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he will score! Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Steelers. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Steelers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Bengals take over.
You happy now?
And Chase Brown. And the Cincinnati offense gets back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Now second down throw for Burrow. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Higgins sent in motion. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Burrow. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Now, Burrow. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. On comes Thomas Morstead. As he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Here comes a return. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The Steelers offense going to get it one final time.
Well, let's see. Rodgers still has an arm on him or not.
They can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Rolling right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air, Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Now facing 3rd down and 10. To throw is Howard. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. To return, it's Mims. Whoa! And he'll be taken down.
Okay, I think Aaron Rodgers is hurt because they threw Howard in.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on Gang Green, the New York Jets. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. It's a 61-yard touchdown run. The Lions, looking to go 3-0 to start the year, they lead at the half. From there, let's look in on the Chiefs and Dolphins down at Hard Rock. And it's a big old welcome back for this man. Patrick Mahomes is back. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. The Chiefs with a 4-point lead, 17-13 at the half. Lastly, let's check out the front runner for Week 3 Player of the Week. It's our impact player, and it's this man. And it's the new Falcons quarterback for 2026, Tua Tagovailoa. The defense all locked up on the receivers, so he'll tuck it and run, and they should have spied him. 43 yards for the touchdown. The Falcons are back in the win column.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. Out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Bengals offense heading back out. Coordinator Dan Pitcher. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. His guys are out front as they work on trying to find some way to extend this lead. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Bengals first down.
They go play action for Burrow. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Derek Harmon in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Gesicki, the man in motion. Second down, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Throwing is Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Third time out there for the punt team, and the kick's away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And in these close games, these are the mistakes that you just have to avoid. You've forced them into a punt situation. Defense is on the sideline feeling good. But now with that roughing call, you bring your defense back out there, and you give this offense a second chance.
He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8.
At the Steelers' 36-yard line.
Burrow to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one. To the sideline, it is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is fourth down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Rodgers on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to...
That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Brown. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Back to throw, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Who's brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Burrow here on second down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And now go down as an incompletion. Here's a third and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And he's in. Jamar His first touchdown of the new campaign. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bengals move out to a 24-10 lead.
24. Steelers 10. Evan McPherson.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Now Howard on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
45 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
Play action. It's Howard. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Dowdle. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple. It is 3rd and long.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
46-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Has caught Gesicki on the right. And he's going to be taken down to 37.
A gain of 15. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Open left side is Gesicki. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
On first down, Burrow. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Back to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Ramsey brought him down.
2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bengal first down.
will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. You can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is... Win for the visiting Bengals. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot